And we're here again for another jam session. That's the turntables being switched up every 10 minutes by a new DJ and keeping the same flow. Golden rule is you can't play the same track or you're disqualified. So we got a new rapper in here today, and he goes by the name of Boop. He's gonna give you his name and a little background about his name. We'll get right into the interview.
All right, so my name's Dirteh. I'm from Rexdale, Toronto. Now, how I got the name, my homie Hazardous, who's collaborated on the album, he gave that to me, back in the day as a youngster. He gave me the name for just being myself, you know what I'm saying? Dirteh, that's me. You're gonna learn about me through the music. That's how you're gonna learn about me.
Okay, so he seems pretty established, right? To get to this point right here, when did it start? When was your first rap gig, rap game? When did you consciously say to yourself, I want to be a rapper?
You know what, I started writing way back in the day, but when I started really saying this is for me is when I paired up with the squad. That I have right now, Dub, Hazardous. We paired up and they showed me that you have to establish yourself as yourself. And basically original material, and that's when I started taking it serious, is when I got my own beats and we started doing our own thing like that.
I like that, because the aura that you give me is this is all about you, right? The track that I heard outside on your phone, it was all about you, right? So you seem pretty authentic, you know what I'm saying? There's no extra swag, this is just you, right? So to get the beats, to get this album put together, right? What was the first thing you had to do? You got your rhymes, you got everything laid out, the business aspect of it. Who put you on that? What'd you have to do first to get the CD out?
The first thing you have to do is really learn about yourself. Find 3 key words and emphasize on those. That's what you need to do first. And then once you learn about yourself, that's what you're gonna write about. That's what you're gonna build your brand off of, you know what I'm saying? Now, in terms of the beats, I went on YouTube, I found the producers, I bought the beats, we did this, we did that. And and now we're here right now with Gold Label in hand right now.
See, that's research for you folks, right? We live in an era that is social media. You can go out and get your own beats. You can go out and find people and Google people, and this is what this guy did. So when it comes to your rhymes, how easy is it or how hard is it for you to establish a rhyme of 16 bars, 20 bars, a whole verse? How hard is that for you, or is it easy?
You know what? It depends on the beat. How the beat really speaks to me. That's the main thing. Now, the topic is a big thing. I don't like to force topics. So what I like to do is when I feel something natural, I'll write a whole 16 out in 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Sometimes the 16 will take me a day, 2 days. I'll come back to it. You gotta walk away from it, feel comfortable with it, and come back to it.
No offense, you got a long way to go, right? You right here, you're trying to get up here, right? So what are some of your mistakes to this point to getting how far you are right now, right? Whether it be business mistakes, personal mistakes, anything revolving around getting this product out here right now.
My biggest mistake would probably be putting faith in people that you shouldn't have put faith in. You know what I'm saying? Now, another mistake people make is gonna be not believing in themselves, not investing in themselves. You have to invest in yourself to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you invest in yourself, you're gonna capitalize on your opportunity. You're gonna get opportunities like this. You're gonna meet great people like this. Exactly.
Okay, so what's up to store for you right now? Is it another concert? You do another CD? How can we get to listen to you this live? Are you playing anywhere? And where can they find you? www.facebook, give me all that.
Okay. So what's up for me next is I am working on an album, I'm doing my thing, it's in the works. I got beats picked, I'm writing all the time, always working on my craft. I believe in the 3 R's, or a couple R's, is research, write, and refine. Record is in there too, but in terms of finding me on social media, it's Young Dirteh, YUNGDIRTEH. You can find me, I'm on there. I will respond back to you. I love anybody who comes at me. I come at you with the same love. It's all about energy with me.
All right, you're doing good. A couple more questions. One of the few questions I had for you out there, but I didn't want to ask you out there. I wanted to ask you here is who influenced you? Because the track I heard down there is very lyrically tight, I must say. You saw me listen to it and smiling, and like, you know, I couldn't hold it, right? So where do you get your musical content from? The soulfulness to it. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Yes. So I'm not into the huge, everybody knows this person, everybody knows that person. I'm into my influence, biggest influence, Kevin Gates, Freddie Gibbs, always with the old school. Everything comes back to that. Everything comes back to the roots. You know, KRS-One, Rakim. You know, I'm 23 years old. I'm a youngster. So I listen to 50 Cent, I listen to Eminem, I listen to all them, Jay-Z coming up, and they all influence me in their own way, you know.
All right, so last question. You're going to be performing for us tonight, one of the tracks off this album, all right? Tell us what track you'll be performing and why you performing this track over the other tracks.
I'm going to be performing Pablo, which is the single of the album. This is the one that people are going to hear the most. This is where you're going to find me. This is where it resonates with me. You know I'm from Toronto. That's the hook, you know? So you know where I'm from, Toronto, Rexdale. You're going to learn about me soon enough.
Yo, well, there you have it, man. Another jam session, another artist holding it down. That's the album coming out. Check him out, social media. He's worth listening to. Take my word for it. Dennis the Menace, signing